Welcome to another episode of Jaquette Film Appreciation. This class is all about the movie recommendation. So movies have this incredible dichotomy of being, on the one hand, a really introverted and individualized experience. You go to the theater, you watch that movie, oftentimes there's expectation of no talking, and you get to do that, just individual, your experience with the film, and that's really fun. But then you meet other people that like movies, and one of the great things to do is to talk about movies with other friends. If you saw a really great movie, it's imperative for you to make a recommendation. You gotta check out this movie. And so that's a really fun part about film appreciation. Now, you see some people, adults, but definitely some younger students as well, that will make a movie recommendation, and the recommendation is all just about the tone and the delivery, and it's all emotive, and they're not really adding any substance. So it might be something like, oh, you gotta watch Captain America Civil War. That movie's awesome. And it's like, okay, well, what about it? What makes that movie an interesting movie? Because if you really like movies or films, you want to hear a little bit, and that might perk your interest so that you go see this movie. And we want to be able to contrast, because different people like different movies and different genres. So when you make a movie recommendation, the key is to be specific. You want to add not so many details that you're boring or inauthentic, but you want to add a few details about the film, and that could add to the viewer's experience. So we were talking about a couple movies in this class, movies like Empire Strikes Back or Indiana Jones and Last Crusade. And those are different movies. And you wouldn't want to say, oh, that movie's awesome. Yeah, it is awesome. We know that. But tell us a little bit why. So you could say something like, Star Wars Empire Strikes Back, that is my favorite Star Wars movie. You haven't seen it, you got to see it. It's so good. The score from John Williams is amazing. I just love the worlds that they build there. In Hoth, it's such an interesting ice planet. It's a really cool movie. Oh, and the other thing about it is that in the other Star Wars movies, they kind of give in to too many cutesy characters like the Ewoks or Jar Jar Binks or whoever. But this movie is just straight world, straight characters, straight drama. It's all the best things about Star Wars. Now, if you got that recommendation, that really helped sell that movie. What I would like for everyone to do is to make a movie recommendation and go through the two streaming services that we're using the most are Netflix and Disney+. So just get a chance to go through maybe what some of the movies that are on there. Let's keep it PG-13. That's where we've been staying for a lot of our movies. And so try to find a movie that you would recommend. And then I want for you to get ready to make a recommendation. You could do that in the class on Monday, our next class, or you could do that in a video. If you want to send me an email of you making a movie recommendation, I would love to add it to our next video. But you can just get prepared to do that online or in the Google Meets if you would like. And so let me try one right now. A movie that I would recommend that's on Disney Plus right now is Avatar. Now, Avatar, directed by James Cameron, it is an amazing movie. And the thing that this movie does so well is it's classic James Cameron. He creates this unique world, Pandora, and it has so many incredible visuals. It is as good of a visual viewing experience as any movie I've ever seen. And to that, they add this pretty interesting theme where you have corporate greed versus the rights and of this native tribe, and I think that theme, it runs really well throughout the movie, and a nice coming of age story. So it's classic Cameron. It's incredibly well done. It's visually stunning, and there's some more Avatars coming out. So if you haven't seen it, you got to see it. So that's my movie recommendation. I'd like to hear a movie recommendation for you. Make sure you're ready to give that, and I look forward for us talking about the movies that you did recommend.